kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year.
Touchdown, Huskers. This quarterback on fire today.
Touchdown, Nebraska. Number 23.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Tennessee 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Makes the catch. It's Selman. Breaking free at midfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. By completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff heading left. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. Big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Huskers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. If they don't block the defensive end, you show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Raiola. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires this one deep middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Returner brought down by the coverage team.
And Nebraska offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw and keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Play action here on first down. The sure hands. It's Coleman. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Cornhuskers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Nebraska 21, Tennessee 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. The ball is loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Brings up third down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Nebraska 21, Tennessee 7.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's a bullet over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Caught in the backfield. It's Nimrod. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they've some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll try the option play here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Is incomplete. Now, a 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? 1st down. They're going to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Tennessee, 7.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Raiola. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And he'll drop back here on third down, trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Kick is up and no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
And they'll take over.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Raiola. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver.
Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Tennessee 7.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for the first down to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to make a big play downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
35. Tennessee 14.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Nebraska offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion. Running out of time in the pocket. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. The Huskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Touchdown, Nebraska.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score. Nebraska 42, Tennessee 14. Return runs out of bounds.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Huskers. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
49, Tennessee 14.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Volunteers are in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game. The completion sets up a 2nd down.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Third down after that running play. They'll run the option. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. He's escaping the pocket now. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Gives it to the back. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. And now the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Back to throw. It's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. Touchdown. Falls. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the all-important extra point. That's a beautiful strike on the move, Kirk, and that's why this quarterback is a defensive coordinator's nightmare, right?
Well, he moves around so well. He can make plays from the pocket. What I love about him is what you're saying. He gets outside. He's a threat to run as well with his athletic ability, but the arm strength to be able to make that throw and make this defense pay for it.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front line up. It's first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. 2nd down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He'll pitch it. Eludes a tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying the old counter play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that is no good. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback escapes the pocket. This time it's complete. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He eludes the rush. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now, timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Makes a quick grab. One down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.